Hi guys, it's me, the Chipmunk. Well, I just received some very sad news regarding Spider-Man. For those of you who don't know, I'll just go over this really quick. There's been a story out recently called Renew Your Vows, and this story promises to bring back Peter and Mary Jane in this alternate reality. And there's been rumors that maybe, just maybe, they might bring back the marriage into the main Marvel universe, where Spider-Man is. I just received word that that will not be happening. Let me explain. I joined a forum where they have the latest breaking news and things like that happening, and one of the people on the forums had a small chat with the vice president, Tom Brevoort, I think his name is. He is the vice president of Marvel, as I understand it. And in this quick conversation, in fact, let me just put it up here on the screen for you and let you see it. This quick little conversation that this person had with the vice president of Marvel. And here's what it says. I had an interesting discussion with Tom Brevoort on Twitter tonight. Basically, guys, one more day isn't getting undone. Peter and MJ are never getting married again. Marvel ain't interested. Tom admitted that he understood I was invested in the marriage because that's how I grew up reading the character. So I replied that it means he knows a married Spidey could do work for future generations because that's how they could also encounter the character. And he responded, yes, but the future numbers who are still invested in it will dwindle to nothing. Ouch. Cruel. He is dead set on Spidey being youthful and is dead set on the marriage being something that crippled, quote, the book. Something that Marvel is unified on. So forget it, move on, it ain't happening. He even compared the marriage repeatedly as a bad idea on the level of Batman fighting aliens. It's crazy how he could think that, especially after what JMS did for it. Also, he actually even said he thought marrying Spidey in a movie would kill the franchise. Laugh out loud. Seriously, it's a sad day, but I can finally forget about my dream of seeing it happen in the movies. If Marvel is behind them and they are informing studios on how to go about things, we can expect them to avoid the marriage like the plague. Marvel obviously hated it with a passion and never wanted the world to know about it. So sad to see such a huge legacy so near and dear to the hearts of Spidey fans for nearly 2 decades thrown away like trash. Well, yeah, it is sad, and I knew I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up, but I couldn't help it. I really was hoping, even though there was just a slim little chance, I was really hoping that the marriage would come back and that they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't just tease us with the idea of the marriage and then throw it away, but that looks like exactly what is happening. I'm sad too. I haven't read Spider-Man, as I've said before, for a long time, since they killed the baby and then eventually the marriage as well in Spider-Man. And I was really hoping that this could be a chance for a new beginning for Spider-Man with Mary Jane and all of that. Now I know that that's not going to happen. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, well, maybe that the vice president here, he was just lying. Maybe they've got this story idea out and he's just trying to fool people. Maybe, but I doubt it. Something deep inside tells me that this is the truth. I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, this is the vice president of Marvel Comics saying this. So, I'm afraid the marriage, it's just not going to come back. It's not happening. And that is, to say the least, very disappointing and very sad. It's also very hurtful in a way to dismiss a whole lot of fans like me who love the marriage and everything, and to just be dismissed in this way and be told, you don't matter. Your numbers will dwindle in the future, and therefore we don't need you and we don't want you. But that looks like what is happening. It's The marriage is just not going to come back. Wow. Well, I'm really sorry, everyone, for all of those Spider-Man fans out there who wanted the marriage back, me included. Obviously, this is a crushing, terrible blow, and very sad to hear. Um, I'm just really sad right now. I knew it was a long shot, like I said, but I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, they would give us the marriage back. But it looks like that will not be happening. And so as a result, I will not be buying any Spider-Man books ever again. I had not been buying them for quite a long, long time, obviously. But since I know now that this story, Renew Your Vows, will not result in Spider-Man getting his marriage back, his family back, we can rest assured that sadly it will never come back. There is no point in the future now or ever where I see them bringing back Mary Jane, let alone bringing back the baby. And therefore there is no reason for me to continue buying this short series, Renew Your Vows, because it will end and the marriage will be gone, just as it has always been since 2007. Like I said, could I be wrong? Could this person be wrong about what they heard? And yeah, but I doubt it. So unless something major happens where I'm just completely floored and they say, hey, the marriage is coming back after all, I'm going to go on the assumption that this marriage is not coming back. So like I said, I'm not reading the books anymore. I'm not going to be reading Renew Your Vows anymore. And that's it. I'm not going to do any more updates on the Spider-Man thing unless I know for sure that Peter Parker and Mary Jane are getting back together in the books and the baby is coming back. But like I said, it looks like that is never going to happen now. And I'm just really sad and really disappointed. I got my hopes up. I have to admit, I got them up and I shouldn't have. But it's sad. Spider-Man was a good character. It was a nice book back in its day. It's not anymore. But anyway, for those of you who are Spider-Man fans, if you could let other people know about this and tell them what's happening, just to let them know that regardless of whether they read the Renew Your Vows or not, the marriage is not coming back. So please spread the word and let people know. For me, I'm just really disappointed and really saddened by this news. I may have something to say at a later date, maybe, but unless something major happens, I doubt that I'll have anything more to say about it. So anyway, thanks for listening. This is really disappointing and very sad news. I wish I had something better to tell all the Spider-Man fans out there. But until then, this is the Chipmunk signing off. Bye, everybody. I'm sorry.